Hello everybody. Today was the Zendikar Championship and a lot of the mainstream players were playing the Doom Foretold deck. Well, I centered around this card here, Doom Foretold. A lot of people know what it does, a lot of people don't. But at the beginning of each player's upkeep, a player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card, they lose 2 life, and you draw a card, and you gain 2 life. You create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance, and then sacrifice your Doom Foretold. Anyway, so there's a lot of builds on it. I made this deck the same thing about a month and a half ago, and then I learned about this card here called Dance of the Mance. Pretty cool name. Anyways, return up to X target artifacts and or non-aura enchantment cards, each with a converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, the permanents are 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types. So basically, you pay 8 mana, you bring back any of your enchantments or artifacts that you had sacrificed to Doom Foretold or that got taken off the board at any time, and they come back as creatures. So it's kind of like sweep. 6 creatures on the board, 4/4s with their triggered abilities activated. None of the archetypes that I've seen in the Zendikar Rising had this card. I do not know why. It seems to be really, really phenomenal in the deck. Anyways, the rest of the cards include everybody's favorite, the Yorion Sky Nomad as a companion, meaning that you have to have at least 80 cards in your deck. We got 4 Cling to Dust to keep their graveyards and our graveyards down. We got Glass Caskets, just to exile an opponent's creatures with mana cost 3 or less, keep those rogues off the board. Birth of Miltros, it can be sacrificed or, make sure we get to our white land drops. 2 negates for late game when they start trying to throw out bigger creatures, Genesis Ultimatums, stuff like that. These come in handy late game. 4 Moon's Sun, or the Sea, I'm sorry, flash, you flash this in, or you can cast it on your turn. You get to scry 2 and draw a card. This comes in real handy when you're trying to make land drops early game, and to make sure you can get to that Doom Foretold. Some controlling cards, we got Heartless Act, we got Skyclave Apparition, we got Esper's Nightmare. To draw some cards, we got 1 copy of Treacherous Blessing, 3 copies of Mazemind Tomb, and a couple more copies of Yorion Sky Nomad to re-trigger all these things, and Esper's Conquers Death, or also known as ECD, everybody's favorite white 5 mana cost. And if we can get it out early enough, we start pulling some of those enchantments. This Archon of the Sun's Grace really has some good triggers because it's a constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you create a 2/2 white Pegasus creature token with flying. So, you take this card here and you give it 6 of these here, and you potentially get 6 creature tokens with flying that are 2/2s. So if he's on the board when you cast this, you're not only getting 6 target enchantments that are 4/4 creatures, you're also getting 6 Pegasus creature tokens, so that's 12 creatures on the board. Usually there's a scoop. They don't usually stay around long enough to see what happens next. But anyways, this is my archetype. There's about a bazillion different lands in it. Got 4 copies of Fabled Passage, 1 Temple of Deceit, 4 Clearwater Pathways, Murkwater Pathways, 2 copies of Temple of Silence, 3 copies of Bright Climb Pathway and Grim Climb Pathway, 2 copies of Temple of Enlightenment. We have 2 Swamps, 1 Castle Lockdane, and we have 5 Islands, 1 Castle Ventress, and we have 8 plains to make sure we have 34 lands. We've got 34 lands, just to make sure we can get all this done. Anyways, it's a fun deck to play. It's called Esper Doom Control, or Esper's Doom Foretold. I just call it Doom. And let's go ahead and see how it holds up in the Mythic rank. I'm right now currently ranked 182 with 26 days left in this season of December 20th. You know, doing pretty good so far. Let's go ahead and see if we can't grab us a win or two. Okay. 2 tap lands. Not really doing anything. It's a wee bit better space. Just me, I always play tap land if I have to on my first turn. I don't really like playing too many of them off top. Don't touch me, Flora, don't touch me. 381. Let's go ahead and need that out. Off to a slow start here. And this guy plays magic about as fast as the ground. Walks up and down the stairs. No land. They're really working against us right now. Go ahead and grab some white. ahead and bring going into her hand and cling the dust into a card. Goodbye to you. So that opens up the world of possibilities now. Next up would be nice to get a Doom Foretold on the board. Nice. Go ahead and get our Mage Mind Tome back. Nice. Set us up for a good one. And we roll it out. Doom Foretold, another negative. I do have the mana to classic, so going to get that. Call that good. I don't see him taking this one. Next thing, plays magic like a champ. He's obviously going to do a bunch of it. Card advantage is coming to us.
Bring bread and water. Come and rest. Now
Nice.
is the time
He
to
knows
strike.
I have a Skyclave apparition. It makes no sense why he can say that. But whatever.
Retreat and regroup.
Nice long control-y game. I'm just waiting to build up enough artifacts to get 6 of them back with this guy on the board like I was showing you. He'll scoop after that, I'm not guaranteed. Okay, we have a negate. That's even better. Let's see, what shall we do? Oh, I think we cast him. Oh, okay. Get him on the board. Light of hope in your hand, huh? Yay, we hit him. I'm surprised he's even trying anymore. Especially, he has no idea we have another one coming. No freaking clue. No, I told you. And that is Doom Foretold with Dance of the Mans.